Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we have quite a few leaks and pictures of maps and tanks, and I'm going to be going over those in today's video, kind of giving you the rundown of what we know about them and things. So yeah, first we have two maps that have been leaked some pictures of, and the first one here is, I don't know the names of these, they are in World of Tanks PC, so if you know those, you can like post a comment down below like, hey, these are the names, but they might change them, I don't know, well, whatever. But here is basically a factory map, and this one is in World of Tanks PC, of course, like I said, they both are, and I don't know what they're going to do for the medium side or TDs, but for heavies, this should be a really good map. It looks very nice. I like the factories and stuff. So yeah, I don't know what they'll do for the medium side. We're going to have another shot of it in a minute, but first, another picture right here. Don't know where this is. I don't know if this is underneath, maybe this map or the second map, I really don't know, or if this is a third map altogether. Who really knows what this is? But I mean, there's not much to go over. You can't really tell other than it's underneath something. So here's another shot of the first map here, a little bit more on the outskirts or whatever. I guess spawn would probably be right behind here. So I don't know, maybe medium side, you just go to the right side over there, or maybe it's the left side. We'll have to wait and see for whenever it gets in testing and stuff. But the second map is going to be basically a temple map, another, like, you know, Chinese, Japanese themed map, and very similar to, what is it, Lost Temple, I think is the name of the other one, so extremely similar to that, basically, but looking pretty good on this map. Not sure how you're going to get up into there. It looks like, oh, over there, you can get up into that small area. The temple area is kind of a lot smaller than the other map has a temple area, so I don't know how big this map is. It could be a really small map, could be a normal, could be a large size map. Don't really know anything about it. But now getting into some more interesting things, some tanks. This is the Object 907. So basically this is a 140 on steroids. So basically it's like a 140 on steroids. Say T22 is a T62A on steroids. This is like an Object 140 on steroids. This will be probably extremely overpowered. I mean, you're looking at a great front plate there. Of course, a very strong turret with those Russian tanks. And then very angled sides, if you can see that there. Those are kind of like some boxes in front of them, but extremely angled sides. Very similar to the T22. So the gun on here is looking like a 350 average damage gun, though, so I don't know, what is this gonna be, a higher damage gun with less DPM? That way they can still sell the T22 medium. Maybe that's why they sold the T22 medium for the gold, because they know they have an even more overpowered Russian medium coming in tier 10. We're gonna have to wait and see for this one, but it's probably gonna be pretty overpowered, my guess. They're probably gonna try to do something to keep it different from the T22 so they can still sell the T22 and not just have this completely overshadow it, but we'll have to wait and see. Now we're getting on to the Czechoslovakian tanks. This is the tier 6, the something T25. Basically, it is the T25, the tier 5, but up tier, and it's Czechoslovakian. So, probably going to be pretty similar, just probably have a little bit thicker armor and a better gun, is my guess. So, T25 is a pretty mediocre tank, so I would expect this to be rather mediocre as well. To be honest, don't expect too much from it, sorry. But moving on to the tier 7, we have another thing I can't pronounce, T34/100. So this is going to be based off the T34, basically, you know, and gun will be a little bit bigger, I would guess, would be the main difference. Maybe a little bit less accurate. Think Leo on a T34's body. That's kind of my guess for this tank. So maybe a 290 alpha gun like the Leo. Maybe a little bit more mobile, less armored Leo, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It's basically just a Leo, but kind of on a T34's chassis, you could say, I guess. Moving on to the tier 8, we have the TVP VTU, I guess, concept. This tank is the tier 8. I would guess this is where they switch over to the auto loaders. Not the auto reloaders, the auto loaders with the magazine. And I don't know if we'll have 3 shots or it will have 4 shots like it's tier 10. But gun looks like it's probably just a 225 alpha gun would be my guess. Maybe 4 shots. And turret looks, I mean, like you can get a few bounces on it, maybe. But overall, the armor looks pretty weak, to be honest, so I wouldn't expect too much from the armor profile on this. Speed is probably pretty good. Basically, it's probably like a Pantera, but it's an auto loader. Okay, basically, it's a Lorraine, is what I would say. It's basically just like a Lorraine, probably with a little bit more armor and better gun. So here we have the Tier 9. I guess that's Skoda T50 is my guess how you pronounce that. But this is the Tier 9. This is probably where going to be a lot more similar to the TVP. Probably going to have a 310 alpha gun, 4 shells, quick intro clip. I'm guessing this tank is going to be overpowered in my opinion. I mean, TVP is a pretty good tank, and if you want to actually have a good Tier 9 in the line leading up to the TVP, the way you kind of do it with it still being a tank resembling the TVP at all, yeah, when this thing is facing Tier 9s, it's going to be an absolute, Tier 8, sorry, it's going to be an absolute beast of a tank, I'm feeling. Maybe some decent frontal upper plate armor right there. The lower plate is extremely large though, so that's probably a very weak spot. But maybe the upper plate's kind of an auto ricochet on a lot of occasions, and your turret might be a little troll. I don't know. Size will probably be very weak. I'm guessing a very mobile tank. I mean, all the other ones are. And it's basically like a Leopard PTA with, a clip. So I would be guessing 4 shots and 310 alpha and a quick intro clip, just like the Tier 10, the TVP T50/51, which I have made a video about already. This is in the Blitz Hangar. All the statistics are listed there, so if you guys want to go check that out, Blitz Hangar has all the statistics for it, and I have made a video about the tank before as well. So I'm not going to talk about it too much, but probably going to be a decent tank, a very good one. Going to be a new playstyle of a tank with those 4 shell auto loaders, so hyped for this tank, hopefully coming out in update 7.7, that is my guess, might be delayed to 7.8 depending on what is going on with the super testing and stuff. But yeah, very excited for this new line, and as well we have the 50 TP back in testing after a very long time, which means my guess is Polish heavies are looking to be coming maybe later this year. That's my hope, Polish heavies, 62 TP, all that stuff coming into the game, which would be absolutely fantastic. And yeah, those are all the leaks we have right now for everything. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.